to PIA, Philippine Islands Adventure. My name is Milo, and today I'm going to show you an update about all my orchids here in the US. You can see a lot of them that are in full bloom right now, and they're almost over blooming. So I said I better take a picture before they start dropping the flowers after they bloom. So I brought all my orchids indoor. I cannot leave them outside because it gets too cold. So during fall, like 50 degrees or below, or 60 degrees or below, I need to bring them in. They have been living outside, plus it's been raining a lot and they start rotting or dying. So these are Phalaenopsis, and in here I have 3 Phalaenopsis right here growing, and in that big pot, and then there's another one here. A lot of my flower pots are DIY, do it yourself. I made them all. Well, not all of them, but most of them. And as you can see right here, this is the flower pot that I bought from dollar store, and I put holes in there. I have to have holes on my flower pot for the orchids to breathe, otherwise it starts rotting. And I have different types of orchids here, and this is Oncidium, and I'm going to show you a lot of my Oncidium right here. These are all Oncidium and also one Dendrobium, and they are all blooming. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the middle one right here. That's Dendrobium. It is loaded. I mean loaded with bloom, and it is so fragrant in here right now because almost all my Oncidium are fragrant. So here are some of these Oncidiums, and some are growing on my DIY flower pots and some are growing in the jar. See that one right there? That's growing in the jar, and it really likes it. This is the Phalaenopsis right here. These are the type of orchids that's called Phalaenopsis, and I have a lot of them. So anyway, this dollar store container right here, what I made it into a pot, are so nice because my plants really love it. As you can tell, look at all that roots. That's why I like to keep them that way. Oh, here we are. These are my Orchids collection. This is just some of them. I have a bunch more on my others behind me here. These are all blooming. And when I bought these orchids right here, I just got this about a month, 2 months ago, and it has 3 orchids in there for $19. So if you divide that into 3, which is about $6 a piece, which is a lot cheaper. And the only thing is, it's all the same color. The bloom, it's all the same color. It was on sale for half price, so $19, which is about $8.50, or yeah, $9.50 or something like that, because it's half price. A lot of these orchids are rescued orchids. When I say rescued orchids, these are orchids that are done blooming from the store, and when they're done blooming, then they start recycling them. So you know, these are lucky orchids because a lot of them they go to the trash at the store. They don't regrow them again. So this one right here is really pretty. Look at that. It's white. It's got a little pinkish in there. And this one I got it for half price. And this is really pretty right here. This one. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that color. And here's another. Let me see. Oh yeah, here's another DIY. And I use bark, tree barks. And I can buy this, and it's called Orchids bark or Orchids media or something like that, and it's all bark. I wash them first, and I rinse them, and I wash them and rinse them, and then soak them in water, and that's before I put it in here. So, and I'm gonna show you the one that I just bought, and I'm gonna show you the price on this one. Oh no, there's no price. Maybe the other one. I bought it just like that, and look at that bloom. Isn't that pretty? And I have not repotted it yet. I'm gonna wait until they're done blooming before I repot them. And I'm gonna show you what the price are. It used to be $9.98. See, isn't that pretty? And when I paid for it, it was $4.99. It's really cheap, isn't it? So I bought the whole 3 of them because no one else will buy them, and they just ended up in the recycle bin. And look at this one right here. Look at this. This is just loaded with bloom. These poor plants, this has so much bloom. And I have this been blooming now for since I think it was February or March this year. And if we follow along flower where it's growing, and it is growing in the jar. See that? This orchids is so healthy right here. It's got chewed up because I left it outside. And look at that. See, it's just growing in the jar. And like I said, this Phalaenopsis really loves the jars. But you just have to be careful when you water them because you cannot water a lot of them. Otherwise, it'll start rotting. And this is actually a first bloom. It's not a secondary bloom, and it's been blooming. Like I said, it started it before December. You know, it takes a long time to look this way. And it's been this way right now since summer long, like that. And that's how long it takes for the flower to get done blooming. So this is probably gonna end up until all the way to December. This one right here.